The formula that Ray Dalio has for explaining how every successful life can be described in a single sentence is reality, together with dreams and determination. If you omit any one of these three elements, then the whole thing collapses. Today, we are going to examine the core of principles. The life rules that Dalio states differentiate those people who grow from those who remain stuck. Dalio's first and possibly most difficult rule is that reality doesn't concern itself with what you wish to be true. You cannot try to negotiate with it, nor can you manage to get around it by wishing. Therefore, rather than wondering what I would like to be true, ask, what is in fact true? Dalio refers to himself as a hyperrealist, since the only way to achieve your objectives is to begin from the position in which you actually are. The same honesty should be applied to mistakes. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? People should ask, what can I learn? For if you study a mistake, you gain wisdom, but if you repeat it, you end up with failure. Dalio's formula is pain, combined with reflection, resulting in progress. Pain should not be seen as a form of punishment, but rather as a sign that some change is needed. It is not the people who steer clear of pain who grow. It is those who stay with the pain long enough to ask themselves, what am I being taught? If you skip the reflective stage, then pain is merely pain. But if you include reflection, it turns into progress. This is a bit uncomfortable. According to Dalio, your ego desires three things: to appear intelligent, to avoid criticism, and to be right all the time. They don't in any way assist you in growing, which is why he created a culture at his company based on radical transparency. In it, people challenge ideas rather than one another, and rank doesn't prevent a question from being asked. It is not a failure to be wrong. It is failing to admit that you are wrong. What should you do? Be open-minded. Look for people who hold different views from your own, and alter your beliefs when the evidence indicates that you should. Dalio is direct on this point. The outcome of your future will depend more on how open-minded you are than on how intelligent you are. No one is good at all subjects, and Dalio doesn't hide the fact that his memory is poor. What then is his approach? He doesn't feign it. Instead, he sets up systems by hiring people who are good in the areas where he himself is weak, using tools and establishing routines. It's not the fact of knowing your weaknesses that's the issue. What actually prevents you is pretending they don't exist. That's the final point, and perhaps the most important one. Don't blame luck, other people, or the circumstances. The only question one can ask is, what could I have done otherwise? Although this question is uncomfortable, it is the one that actually gives you any sense of control. Although blaming someone is satisfying at the time, it is responsibility that enables you to move forward. That is Dalio's entire philosophy summed up in a single sentence. A successful life is the result of reality, combined with dreams and determination. If there is no reality, there are no dreams. And if there is no dreams, there is no direction. It is determination that links the two together. This week, it's up to you. Choose one mistake that you've been avoiding thinking about, and ask yourself the one question that really matters. What can I learn from it? If this interests you, then follow us for the next section, in which we examine Dalio's management principles, the way these same rules apply when you're in a position of leading other people.